If you hadn't watched much Dota since the International, you would be forgiven to think that this is actually the grand final matchup. After all, on one side, you have a multi-major champion team facing up against the recent TI winners. Unfortunately, after this match, one of these teams is going to be eliminated from the Kiev Major, and it's actually the TI champs who probably come in here the underdogs, Kev. You know what I noticed is notail is, they're actually going to have a go here onto Faith Beyond. Faith Beyond going to throw out that nuke onto Fly, trying to get away, but it looks like there's just going to be too much slow for him. The 4-minute nighttime is coming up, but it's not going to be fast enough. Fly is going to be the one who picks up the first blood, hopefully getting him some much-needed boost.
Yeah, he went to tower's full HP. He just did 1,000 damage to this. Was this 2 Diabolic Edicts?
Oh, man. I wish we could get the audio in the booth once, like, OG realized.
If they even realized, they didn't move for it or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe this was Jarek's rotating over, but that's so big. That's so abusable.
The wrap here from OG onto the mid lane. Y is going to show himself, immediately going to be pounced on, and shouldn't have much of a chance here, especially with Fly able to secure the kill. That being said, both Weaver and Nightstalker on their way, and they're very mobile heroes, but S4 can turn the crowd. He managed to get a 3-man ulti with the follow-up from Anna. They're going to be able to take all these kills. S4 comes in big time and says, I do not need a Naga Siren to set me up. S4 runs right into Ice Ice, though. Maybe he can get at least one turnaround kill with the help of Innocence as he's back to life. A small bit of vengeance for Team Random, but it won't outdo the damage done in a big sweep by OG in that mid lane.
Man, 3 heroes in a black hole at 7 minutes. That's just amazing. And things looked pretty bad for OG there. Jarek didn't get his Jingu Mastery from the CM kill. He was about to get the hit off. He didn't. Anna got very low. But that black hole, man, what a tempo setter. Who cares about the tower at this point?
Yeah, absolutely. OG asserting their dominance, bringing so many heroes to the mid lane to ensure they have a successful fight. Into pretty deep into Team Random side of the map, despite it being nighttime, just feeling that apparently their 4-man is just stronger, no matter what, even if it is to the advantage of the Nightstalker right now. They're going to jump on a Blink, maybe trying to force out his ultimate, doesn't actually go for it, while Fly is picked up by Ice Ice and Faith Beyond.
That's going to be a little tough. He's going to have to go back and heal, but I think it was a good choice not to use it there, just because there could be a fight in the next 20-30 seconds. Time-lapse level 1, 60-second cooldown is pretty big, actually. But with the Shrine not having regen, maybe it wasn't worth it after all. They're trying to get notail. This is the person in the gank right now.
Oh, that'd be perfect. They've got the silence on him before the dagger. There's really not much notail can do here. They still have the follow-up disabled coming out from the Crystal Main. He'll be able to take that kill. Nice jump away from Blink there towards the tail end, but it does look like Faith Beyond's going to go down to Anna, and Y probably not going to make it out either. Run over by Anna with a chakram. Last one, Ice. Turns around, Jarek's not following into Ice Ice's stun, so neither one of those two supports will end up falling. Jarek's is being quite the nuisance for this Monkey King. We talked about how Monkey King's laning phase can kind of be hit or miss. I feel like Jarek's has kind of done everything he needed to so far. They're going to try and slow down Shadow here. Jarek's, yeah, I think he's just trying to like make them a little bit scared. He's actually going to throw out the ultimate. Now the heroes are coming in soon. Notail throws out the dagger. Shadow is pretty tanky. He does have that armlet to be able to toggle on and off, but the Urn is on top of him now. They do have Y trying to slow down these heroes, but ends up getting cut down nonetheless. Notail in some trouble, double control, he's gonna fall, and Anna actually misses his chain, and the magic damage just rips him apart. S4 is here though, and he does have it in his room, but it looks like he's just not gonna be in position for a good black hole. The damage is no longer there, and OG are just falling apart now. A team fight turns terrible for them, and they're gonna be able to wipe every single member of OG.
Man, OG, they really thought they had that, and Jarek's did such a good job slowing down the Alchemist. Doing the first disable, jumping back into the tree, then going for the ulti stun, but they just didn't kill him in time, and they overestimated how much damage they would do, whether or not they'd be able to kill the Alch, and they did all this chasing very long.
They'll hit this really nice peak, I think. They get this Aghanim Scepter, they start passing around, they get one on Weaver, one on Nightstalker. They'll have a Nightstalker, BKB as well.
Timber spotted, great stun.
Beautiful setup. They already have the silence there as well to be able to slow it down. But S4 with the BKB is trying to come in, but wasn't able to use his Blink to be able to set things up. Notail comes back in. It looks like they will manage to take out Ice Ice. Blink with the BKB has to run away from S4 to make sure he doesn't get caught in the BKB. Shadow actually came in from the right-hand side here, trying to lay hands on Anna, but it's just a bit too tanky, and they seem to be lacking the follow-up support. So once you get to level 25, you get the extra 1.5.
I think, honestly, the late games are very similar. Like the ads on every single player plus boost represents.
Oh, they're going to be laid out. Derek doesn't quite land that stun. So Y is going to be able to get away from notail here, at least for the time being. But Anna's going to go in deep, trying to dive into Ice, but now he's going to be caught underneath this tier 3. And here comes the magic damage. Anna trying to make his jump away at the last second. Will manage to get some distance, but not enough to get away from Faith Beyond. notail does manage to at least get Ice in return.
It's like leg, not attacking the creeps.
Got to get those reactive armor stacks.
Timber went for the Whirling Death attribute reduction skill point this game. Kind of interesting. Very good.
Prioritizing against Alk, right?
Yeah, it's good against strength heroes, but anything other than that, it can be iffy.
Lead off right over Atos on the blind, taking out that support immediately. This is going to be a 4 versus 5 that commences. S4's got to come in big with his BKB black hole, but he's already used the BKB and can't find an opening for the black hole. Gets it now. 2 heroes. There's not going to be a whole lot of follow-up damage. It's the follow-up pressure. Now the second black hole is going to be able to catch 3 this time. Can OG output the damage? It doesn't look like it. S4 is going to die. The second black hole is down, and now OG has to try and chase down the rest of these heroes themselves. Shadow jump away. Chakram, double Chakram, and a Whirling Death. Anna times it perfectly and gets the triple kill just in time. No, they got one of them, right? It was like deja vu, where it was like Blink was alive trying to contest with the bugs.
Well, they're going high ground now. S4's got black hole in 14 seconds, refresher in 30, so may seem like he's not ready to go, but he absolutely is. Time to party.
Taking down to tier 3. Are OG going to stick around for more? Alchemist coming up in 10 seconds. Doesn't seem like a good idea, so they're going to retreat. Anna, is he going to be able to get the distance, though? He's so low, but it looks like OG know they can't really commit. They just get baited in by a cheese play. So they were notail to be able to jump on them. That's going to be problematic. Ice is able to kite right now with the Rod of Atos onto notail. Kills the ward for a second, but he is going to be caught. Derek gets the first stun. BKB activated by Ice. Tries to run himself away with the help of Glimmer Cave. They're going to jump on a Shadow now. He's down to half health. notail actually making himself a target. He does have that Aegis. So all this damage that Team Random laying in. BKB, black hole, there's the opening for S4. If they can take down Blink here, this would be huge, and he does not have buyback. Team Random are going to have to fight this one out, 3 versus 5, and Faith Beyond, he is actually going to be able to blade up, and they can lose his life as well. A little bit of Orchid help as notail shuffles that one out of his backpack. Shadow's going to be up next. He is shackled up, and it looks like Team Random are almost going to get wiped. Inside of their own base, the buybacks are coming in, but can they even fight this one without Blink? They need to be able to kill notail. Well, so deep inside the base, but S4, the second black hole, it only catches 1 hero, but 1 hero is all that matters. Shadow, they bring him down for a second time, 2 minutes on the clock, and Team Random are done with game 1. They call GG.